The LA riots are a testing ground for the Palantir technology. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor that's due to Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai B'Hashem, Rachahak, Wadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect. Shalom Barakathum. And this is going to be a really quick lesson in transit. I just wanted to say a few words on the LA riots, because I was watching some videos earlier. The whole thing reeks, of a psyop, with all of these things coinciding at the same time. You had the big beautiful bill that got all kind of BS in it that allows him to basically spy on you. Okay, and it gives money more to this defense department, and at the same time you have Palantir getting these contracts renewed, and it's basically trending Palantir, okay, because they didn't want it to get as much virality as it has gotten, but they did want to announce the new technology that it's going to be used to protect you. And at the same time, you have Trump instigating these ICE raids because he already knows there's hella migrants down there, or immigrants, okay, first, second, third generation. Some of them just crossed the border yesterday. It's a hot spot. Okay, so the idea that he's bringing in the National Guard is lining up with the fact that they want to be able to do this on a wide scale across all the cities, which is basically with Palantir, they can actually have your face scanned, married to your social security number, to your IRS documents, your medical documents, all of your Google and algorithm history on social media. It's all in there. They have profiles and dossiers on people on their digital footprints already. Okay, now what they're doing is merging all of it now to bank accounts, spending habits, credit cards, like I said, tax returns, medical records, all in one, and they're announcing it. Now, why are they announcing it? Because they want the public to be okay with it, but the public is not really having it. Now, the word on the street was that they got Trump in there because they know that if they got Trump to do it, it would have the greatest chance of success, because Trump's base is the most likely to rebel against something like this. But these people are so sleek, they're so docile and distracted. They're gonna fall for it anyway, man. Okay, especially if these prices keep getting out of control. Okay, because that hasn't gone down. The prices are still high as hell. People are still having trouble living and affording rent. If that pressure keeps up, people will accept damn near anything just so they can get back to normalcy. I was watching one woman. She was like, I make less money than I spend every month because she's got so much debt. She said she's got $700 and some thousand dollars worth of debt, bro. She's a nurse. Like, how'd you get that much debt and you're a nurse? And she's working 60, 75 hours a week. And she has to, and she's still barely not making it. These women are gonna want to retire and and find a man to get under pretty soon. They're gonna realize that they were duped into this whole boss babe thing, But the point is that the people will accept things like this, all right, just to get back to where they used to be, just to get back to working 40 hours. See, they're about to make 40 hours a week sound like a luxury for most people, because most people got to work 60. If they got debt, or if they're not wise with their money, you pretty much have to work that, man. This place will punish you if you're not aware of how the system works. Okay. But anyway, the main point is that the Karagma system, all right, Revelation 13 and 16, we go into it all the time. It's being set up before our very eyes, and it's looking like Donald J. Trump will be that guy, because he's only been in office for less than 6 months. Okay, it ain't even been 6 months this guy's been in office. He's got 4 years, so it's looking very much like Trump is going to be that guy to usher this thing in. And I think it ain't gonna take anywhere near 4 years for him to pull the trigger on it, because you got the small hats getting busy, and in the Middle East, so-called Middle East, you got the economy basically set up for a collapse. And you have these technologies being stood up. All the infrastructure is being built. They've been building these energy centers for AI, these power plants for AI since 2020, and they're ramping it up. This thing is taking off while everybody else is winging breakdowns, right? Getting distracted, worrying about the wrong thing. This place is about to fall, man. We're waiting for it any day now that we ain't really even got to go out there, anymore, because everything's locked down. In that time, we'll be pilgrims on the earth, and we'll know for sure. But until then, we're gonna keep preaching till this thing comes down, man. Just like Joshua had us do in with the walls of Jericho, man. We circled it and we chanted, okay? And the trumpets blew and the walls came down, and that's what's gonna happen to America from a spiritual standpoint. But from a technical standpoint, it's really America's own downfall and its own doing, okay? And really the source of that is the Most High, His will being done, because America is basically a setup for what not to do, okay? This is going to be the spectacle that's going to be made. But what happens when you touch the children of the Most High, okay? This is going to be a spectacle and an example that's made when you live wickedly, man, okay? And you live in pride, So call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah for these developments that are coming online, because right now, man, it's clear as day how this thing is gonna go down. All right, there's no other prophetic breakdown you can come up with that makes more sense, okay, than this. So we'll see as things develop. Lord willing, this is edifying. Call hello Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Chakodash Shalom Kam Yashro.